afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cpsboxingnews right here with Mr. Senior Edgar Berlanga. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak to you. I saw your son and everything in shape, ready, for make a statement against Sheeraz. How you guys feeling?
I'm feeling good. First of all, thank you. You be involved to interview us since Edgar started.
Hey, it's an honor. I saw Edgar and I took a picture with him again, and I said Edgar has so much success in life that I seen how fast he grew up and everything like that. And I was talking to Pablo and saying I seen Edgar for a long time being there in 168 division. Here comes a question that I asked Pablo, and I'm not saying that that's Crawford that he mentioned in the press conference of Canelo-Alvarez, that he's the fighter that hasn't faced like before, and he said it. The last two opponents that Canelo had is not really compared as a Crawford. Are you agree with that?
I don't agree with that 100%. First of all, who Crawford fought in first 22 fights?
Interesting.
Who he fought? He don't fought nobody. We got credential. Edgar's still a baby in boxing. You know what I mean? I respect Crawford. He's a great champ, but he can say that. You know what I mean? He can say that.
That's something that I honestly, I interviewed Crawford, and Crawford, he was telling me that he got the blueprint in order to beat Canelo, and I was like just listening, and I wish him the best, but in my mind it was like Crawford hasn't fought anyone at 168 division, and Canelo is a different animal. And I told Edgar, when I interviewed Edgar, I said, Edgar, you stood right there toe to toe to Canelo. No one has done that like you did it, and I'm pretty sure you want to bring, the second fight. And Edgar says, I would love to bring that second fight in New York City. How are you guys feeling if Edgar comes successfully and brings that fight in New York City? Canelo-Alvarez against, again, your son.
100%. I don't think Canelo want to fight us again. In the beginning, he thought Edgar was an easy target. That was an easy win. And he's in his 6'5", more toughness that he has in his career. Super G, Edgar's one of those 6'5" that he has, and I don't see him
that's kind of shame.
Coming back and have Edgar knock him out or beat him, because he knows the power. Only thing what Edgar needs in that fight, it was a spirit that he don't have, but now he's catching it. Since that fight, making a different fight. We're gonna see on Saturday,
Ready to guys make a statement, and of course,
his shape that he's right now, he's way better than Canelo shape. Way better.
And fast and everything. I seen a couple, clips where Edgar, throws, combinations and everything. And I was talking to Pablo and Pablo says Edgar became, better after. Not saying that he lost to Canelo, but he gained experience, fighting Canelo. Now Edgar is a different animal. 168 division, that's his division, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna reign on the 168 division for a long time. What other fight would you guys like to make it happen in the future when you guys come?
I like that guy that beat Keto Plan, Rosende. That's a good fight for us. Charlo and Plan right now. He lost the spot.
Oops.
So and then Canelo, of course, if Crawford beat Canelo, we make that. They ain't gonna take that with us.
That's interesting to see Crawford, Edgar Berlanga, because let's say Crawford mentioned that he has the blueprint in order to beat Canelo. I'm pretty sure
Edgar is too big, man.
Edgar Berlanga
that guy's gonna be fighting light heavyweights. They grind themselves to make 168, and then after that they be like cruiserweight, fucking light heavyweight.
Yes,
it's different, man.
I always said that.
He got the skill, whatever he said, but the big weight, man, it's another thing.
And even Pablo, he was mentioning, weight classes are for a reason, and once he feels Canelo's power, that's gonna be something different. And I'm hoping, you know, that Crawford is ready for that. I wish nothing but the best. I mean, great fighter, talented fighter, but he hasn't faced, you know, an animal like Canelo Alvarez, and we will see, you know, what outcome is going to be.
See them little like that, it was like, we're gonna smack, bro. Yo, he's another animal in that ring, bro. You know?
Yes.
Like, I know Crawford too. You know, he's a great champion. I'm have respect for him. But, you know, we're going step. You know, right now we're going step. You know, Crawford's how much? He's 37, 36. You don't have that much. You know, one more year, we still got a future. You know.
Awesome. And eventually we're gonna tune in on, you know, your son's fight over here. A message that you would like to send the fight fans, because I know time is valuable. You have to go, and I'm thankful. You know, you guys giving me the opportunity. Like I said, I saw your son in great shape, and I think he's ready to make a performance. What message would you like to send the fight fans and everyone?
Yeah, tune in. July 12, it's gonna be fireworks.
There you go.
Let's do it, man. And shout out to all my fans and my son's fans. You know,
there you
go to the top.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Edgar Berlanga Sr. with us from the city of New York. Thank you again, Mr. Edgar Berlanga Sr.